Hi everyone, it is day 16 of Ruth's Awesome Advent Calendar, and the letter and the words behind the door 16 for today are F for family and friends. Gosh, it's been a very busy year for me, and I really needed to reflect on how I've connected with my family and friends over this year. Definitely areas where it's worked really well, and particularly for my husband Dave, we haven't really spent enough time together. So if you were to reflect on your year, how would you rate yourself out of 10 in terms of your level of connection with your family and friends? Where 10 is I've really connected with them, it's been brilliant, we've had loads of great times together, it's been great fun, and 1 is not so much, not really done that much, not phoned somebody. How would you rate yourself? And maybe rate yourself differently for your family and also your friends. Now, secondly, once you've rated yourself, the question would be, what would you do differently this coming year? What was missing from that connection? What was it that didn't happen? Why did that spark not happen between your friends or between your family? What was the root cause behind you not spending enough time with them? I know for me personally, I spend a lot of travel time going to a lot of personal development events, and that really, I missed out a lot of time with my husband. I also know that I really need to connect more with my family, and I'm going to really make that effort this year, particularly with those that are so far away. So that's one of my goals this year. So that's what I'm doing at the beginning of this year, and I'm super excited about that. So what could you do differently in terms of your family and friend connections over next year? And then finally, if you were to reflect on your future you, what would your future you be telling you to do with regards to your level of connections at this present day? What would they say to you that you should really do differently? Because we know when we get to the end of our life, we're rarely going to say, oh, I wish I worked so much harder. Most of the regrets that we will have is that we have not spent enough quality time, or just simply enough time with those that we love, with our family and friends, and we really missed that connection time with those people that are important to us. So what could you do this weekend to really rekindle some long lost relationships or connections with those that are important to you? Perhaps that could be picking up the telephone, or it could be sending them an email, or visiting them is much better, face-to-face meeting, and really to rekindle that spark inside and really reconnect with that family member or that friend. So the letter for today was F for family and friends. The question is, how would you rate yourself this year in terms of your level of connection, from a 10 where it was excellent and 1 is not so good at all? And then secondly, what would you do differently in terms of moving forward into the future with regards to your reconnection? And why is it you didn't have that time to reconnect with them? What needs to change? And finally, what could you do this weekend to really rekindle some spark with those that are important to you? I hope you loved today's session of Ruth's Awesome Advent Calendar. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow on day 17.